Okay, we're now going to have a look at how you record MIDI, preferably from an external MIDI keyboard. So we open up Macaw, and then we can go to synth, and we just have the master controller. So we want an internal synth, so we click the right button of the mouse, choose standard, and we can go to any one of these, and I'm going to choose Ventura 1. So I click OK, and hopefully that will link, and you can see it goes from the Ventura 1 synthesizer to the input of the master. If this line does not appear automatically, you have to hold down the left button of the mouse and drag from the out to the in of the master. Right, so then we go back to sequencer, and we see our Ventura track there, and if we click the right button on the Ventura track, we can do new clip. We could give it a name, but we're not going to bother in this case. Okay, and you can see we've just got a 5-second clip there. Right, and if we click this track, we can do edit clip, and here you have places where you can just put in keynotes like this. There we are, and you can hear the sound of the synth as well. Put another one in here. Like so. And if you want to hear that, weird and wonderful. There we are. But basically what you can alter the synth voice as well. If you go to the sequencer there, okay, we click the right button, go to track, and then we go to plugin editor. Plugin means that particular synth sound that you've chosen. We've got an Acme disting, so I'm just going to go forward and have a look at the different sounds. We'll let's click on lead high Veronica. Okay, there we are. Get rid of that, and now we'll play that, see what that sounds like. Okay. Now then, we're going to delete that clip, and we're going to play something from our external keyboard. So I click the right, click there, delete clip, and it's nice and blank. Now in order to link the external keyboard, then I must choose it on the bank here. So if I click that, left button's fine. And the port, this time, instead of choosing the Ventura as the port, I'm going to choose our MIDI interface as the port. We'll leave the acoustic grand piano as the chosen voice for the moment. Click on OK. Set up the track to record by clicking there, and click record here. Here we go. And you can see the events we've recorded there. And we're now going to play those back. So put it back to the beginning, press play, and it should play the external keyboard. Here we go. Okay, now I made a couple of mistakes there, as one does when one plays live sometimes. So to edit those mistakes, we right click and we do edit clip. Here we see our notes. We don't want this bottom section for a moment, which is the volume indicator, so I'm going to bring this down so we can see more of the notes that we put in. Adjust this up a bit so we've got the majority of them there, and move right so we can see some of the notes. And if we have this now, press play, back to beginning, press play. Now there was a mistake there, so we're going to find that mistake, and we're going to delete that note. There we are. So let's just rewind a little bit. So it's just here, is it this note? I'm going to delete that one. Press delete. Delete that one. There we are. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, it sounds a bit better. So I reckon that ends the basic lesson. Hope you understand, and hope it gives you as much pleasure as me. Bye for now. To stimulate my senses and get inside my